Hey everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, is company paid CDL training actually worth it? So if you don't know what company paid CDL training actually is, it's people who want to go get a CDL license and they see all these ads saying, hey, we'll pay you to get your CDL license or free CDL training or anything like that. Let me kind of give you the underlayer of things that you probably don't know because you don't read the fine print. So when it comes to company paid training or CDL training, usually how that works is it's usually a trucking company disguising themselves as a school. In most cases, what they're going to be doing is, hey, they have such a high need for drivers, so they're willing to bring in brand new drivers right off the street and either charge them nothing for actual CDL training and or they'll say they'll even pay you for CDL training itself. Now, let's kind of break it down into two main categories. Category one, say this first free CDL training. One of the benefits are you don't have to pay anything. You get to just walk in and if you have zero money and you want to kind of get a career, as long as you have a valid driver's license with no DUIs or nothing crazy in your history, they can pretty much accept you. You're going to go through a background check, you're going to go through a drug test, you're going to go through a DOT physical. Most of the time you're going to have to get shipped out to where you are not because they have to go into secluded areas where land is super cheap if they want to be providing this. And in their point of view is, hey, we're going to be giving you free training, which means you have to give us something in return, which means you have to work for our company. Now, the benefits of that is that you have a guaranteed job once you graduate. The cons is all in that little fine print. Now, think about it. When a company actually sets you up for free CDL training, it's not going to be like at a resort or anything like that. What usually is going to happen is they're going to ship you over by bus to their facility. You're going to be sharing a hotel room with another stranger that you have no idea who they are. They might pay for like a sandwich for lunch or something like that, but you're on your own for breakfast and dinner. So you are going to have some expenses while you are there, right? It's usually going to be like a 4-week course. And if you do not pass and you don't hit those certain benchmarks, they're going to ship you back out because you failed. And once you do pass, then you're guaranteed a job. But the downside of that job is actually going to be that you have to work for them to pay off your CDL training. And pretty much how they calculate it, depending on the company, is going to change company by company. It's going to be you're going to have to work for them for at least a year to 2 years, depending on the contract that you're signing with them. So in their mind, hey, we're giving you free CDL training, but now we actually have a driver that we don't have to worry about for 1 to 2 years. Now, in the fine print, if you do read it, it's going to say something like, hey, if you quit or get fired within this contracted time period, then we're going to sue you for the balance of your training. Now, the balance of your training at that point is not going to be like $4,000, $5,000, even $6,000. You're talking $14,000 to $16,000 for actual CDL training. Because now they have an itemized list where they're going to jack up the price on CDL training and all the transportation back and forth and the hotel and all that other stuff, right? So now all of a sudden they have the right to sue you for that money and you are screwed. So here at Driving Academy, we actually value freedom. And when you actually are tied to a certain company and you're mandated to work for them for 1 to 2 years, what kind of freedom do you actually have? And how well do you think the company is actually going to be treating their drivers if they already know that they have a contract with them saying, hey, they can't leave or else we're going to punish them with a lawsuit? So in that case, there's no motivation, right? Here at Driving Academy, we like people investing in their own selves in the beginning. And you're not going to be spending $14,000, $16,000, $20,000 for your CDL training. We have courses that range anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 and everything in between. An average student is going to invest around $5,000 into their actual training course. And all you need to get started is $500 down, and then we can actually work out a payment plan for the rest. But the benefit of actually coming to a school like ours is, yes, you are going to have to pay some money up front, but we're going to help you out with lifetime job placement. And when it comes to finding a job, now you're actually competing with other companies who are competing for you. You're not actually going to be competing for that job. That means that the company is motivated to keep their drivers happy because they're not locking you in with a contract to make sure that you work for them. Because now their job is to say, hey, we have to create a great work environment that makes our drivers stay here, which means they're going to have very competitive, high-paying rates, right? They're going to have a great work environment, great culture, great amenities, great benefits, because they know if they do not do that, their driver count's going to drop and their company can go under. Versus going through a contract route like we talked before, when you do something like that, now they don't really have to worry about. They don't have to be the most competitive because they know that you're locked in. So would you rather pay now and have the rest of your life for freedom, Or would you rather get something for free? And remember, nothing's usually free, and actually go and work for a company that might not treat you the best way. And at the end of the day, the choice is yours. But we help thousands of students every single year get their CDL license and get themselves on the road to freedom. Yes, they have to pay a little bit now, but with our payment plans, they're able to afford it. And then by the time that they actually do get a job, we can actually hook them up with a job that does tuition reimbursement, which means they're going to get a full salary, just like they're going to make anyplace else. And they're going to get a bonus on top of that every month or every couple weeks. And at that point, that bonus is to pay back their tuition. So at the end of the day, your CDL training can be free if you choose the right company. And we're here to help you out with all that. All right, so now let's talk about the pros and cons of actually paying for your CDL training. So the cons are going to be definitely, hey, you have to pay something out of your pocket. But the pros definitely outweigh the cons. Here, if you come to a school like ours, the best CDL school in the entire country, we actually have payment plans available. We're open up 7 days a week, which means you can stay in your local area and you can actually continue working your full-time job, just come to school on a part-time basis. You can still be with your friends and family every single day, and your lifestyle does not have to change, right? One of the other pros is once you actually graduate with us, we offer free lifetime job placement. So that means you don't have to be contracted to one specific company. We can help you out for the rest of your life, where you can start with one company. If you don't like them, come back to us, and then we'll help you out up until the day you die, right? One of the other pros that we have here is that we're motivated to make sure that you pass, because we have guaranteed training courses. How the guaranteed training courses works is we're going to give you over 100 hours of training plus unlimited tries at the road test, which means you're going to keep going for the test until you pass at no extra cost to you. So that means our visions are aligned. We're here to make sure that you are successful. So if you want the flexibility, if you want the freedom for the future, and you're okay making payment plans that are completely interest-free and that everyone qualifies for, then paying for your CDL license now is much more beneficial than if you don't have it, right? It's much more beneficial than getting it for free or this paid CDL training course. But if you're an individual who has $0, you're homeless, and you have nothing to kind of stay around for, then I definitely recommend going and get yourself a CDL license through one of these free CDL training programs. They're going to ship you out anyway. Nothing's tying you down, right? And you can actually get a skill that's going to improve your life and improve your future. So that's one of the beautiful things about having a CDL license, where it doesn't matter who you are, what your background is, or anything like that. CDL license is a very equal playing field. Once you get it, you're able to get yourself on the road to freedom if you get it the right way. So if you're interested in learning more about how our programs work specifically, check out our website, cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.